Alright, so in this one, Legends is being funky. I don't know what the hell's going on just around the world. We had the game go down, and then we had some other shit, like everything go down, like everything, like all these medias. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Legends seems to be fine now. If you couldn't log in earlier, try again now. I don't know what the fuck happened, right? Legends just said, poof, we're done for. Obviously, it's back up now, but yeah. So we have this, and this isn't good. This could be like a mini rant slash a prediction, because I do expect something very baity tonight if we don't get a Zenkai, which it seems like we're not, but I'll explain that, right? So, thank you for your continued support of Dragon Ball Legends. So, the app certification process for the version of 3.9, basically the version we're going to get for Black Friday, which is expected to release on the 17th, tonight into tomorrow, obviously, has taken longer than expected. As a result, the following contents that was planned to make use of new features in 3.9 will have their current seasons extended, rather. So what this means is the leader update comes next week. Yeah, 11/23/2021. That is 7 days from this video. Next week is when PvP resets. Now, this might be them bullshitting us. Legends has lied to us in the past, just like, oh, we can't give you more room for your equipment, and then the Legends Pass comes out. They're like, oh, just kidding, we can do that, you just gotta pay premium money. They've lied to us in the past, and it I don't want to say they're lying to us now, right? Because they've had situations where, okay, let's say Google couldn't get, like, certification, and you have to get, like, certification to have these updates, obviously, through these apps, through these Apple Store, Google Play Store. They have to be certified and clean and good to go for us to, you know, play and all this, you know, in-depth stuff, which I know nothing about, but they have to certify it, basically. And sometimes Google Play, typically Google Play is the delayed one, it takes a couple hours extra, and then it can launch for both games, because obviously they're not going to launch, okay, only Apple Store, iPhone, iPad, whatever the fuck users can play now, while these Android users are crying in the corner because their company is slow on shit, right? So they could be lying to us, or they could not. I mean, personally, if I'm gonna look at this at face value, I think it smells of cap. It smells of bullshit to me, right? And I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing. I think they could have addressed this earlier instead of saying, hey, the day of reset, rather, because today is the day of PvP reset and Tournament Power reset. They're gonna say, hey guys, you got another week of this bullshit at the same season. They could have said this like 2 or 3 days earlier. They knew this was happening, probably. If they didn't know, then that means it probably was them just being like, oh shit, like, we gotta make everything coincide together, and it's not actually a issue on the updating the features, right? Because, to be real, unless the new units have, like, new mechanics, then that wouldn't make any sense. To where it's just in-depth as fuck to put into the game. It wouldn't make any sense to delay a week, because wouldn't you rather it just be set there now, and then, like, okay, boom, that next week comes, you don't have to worry about anything as a company? Wouldn't you rather that? It's most likely just to make everything go mesh together. Obviously, with the season reset happening, and this does say, where is it? Tentatively, which means, they want it to be, like, it's going to assume to be this date, right? That means they're shooting for this date, by the way. It's not like, they could have said, tentatively, it'll be, I don't know, fucking Saturday, right? They could have said that, but they shot for, or whatever, Friday, Thursday. They could have said any other date, but they shot for this date so it could match with Black Friday and all this. Again, alluding to the idea that this is not a issue of certification, rather a issue of, hey, we were dumb and we didn't realize our seasons don't match up to the celebration. Because if you think about it, this season would have reset, and then it would have been 1 week of pre-Black Friday, then the next week of post-Black Friday, and then the season after that, because they're not going to add it mid-season, a leader update or anything. The season after that would have got the leader update. It's like, that wouldn't make any sense. So extending the season, while it does make sense to Black Friday, kind of scummy to us. To give us no additional stuff is very fucking trash, honestly, if I'm going to be blunt with you. Not giving us extra CC, extra, I mean, anything, right? Because I'm losing out on CC. Like, I'm losing a week of PvP because Legends doesn't know how to schedule things. Like, we all are, right? If you're in the top 10k, 20k, you're losing out on CC, rewards, all this stuff, and you have to play extra just for the same amount. Like, unless they're gonna give more shit, this is a pretty bad thing for us. But again, it is all to coincide with one thing, and that is Black Friday. Now, obviously, PvP resets the day 2 days prior to, which we'll have the leader update. Obviously, again, next week. It is not tonight. Next week, 23rd. It'll reset. And it'll have the leader update. It'll have this guaranteed equipment rolling thing. Because they had the Twitter videos and they were saying, like, yes, this will come, like, the next big version update. Well, hello, 3.9, big version update. You have to update your app. That means it's a big update. That means something important. Honestly, that could even mean they were scared. Because, funny enough, Vegeta did come out. And they did say, that they did show, they just showed Rose. Like, the free-to-play Rose we have already. That's all V-Jump was, right? They might just be scared. And again, I don't think it has to do with certification, but I think they might just be scared of, like, look, we got UI Goku leaked last year. We can't have this shit happen again. The 23rd. If it gets leaked on the 23rd, you know what? Fuck it. We have 2 days out. We have 1 day out, rather. Fuck it. 1 day leak is better than, like, a week leak. Because we got, like, leaks for Black Friday last year. Like, now. Like, today. Tomorrow. Like, one of these few days, we had that UI Goku leak in the App Store. It's because they did their version update early, right? They did it on today. On this day is when they did it. And they updated early. Probably not trying to make the same mistake again. But my prediction, because we do have some maintenance, and as you guys know, there was no Zenkai announced. So what the fuck is the some maintenance for, right? Now, I have 2 ideas, and they're very baity, and they're very good ideas for Legends as a company to make money, and I also think they're very skippable for a lot of players. Now, we'll go to Legends Limited Tag here, and I think 1 of 2 things is coming. So when summon maintenance happens, let me just explain this for people who don't know. Summon maintenance will never happen if the banner already exists. So let's say your prediction is they're going to return that Gogeta 4 and Revival Gohan banner for some maintenance because there's no Zenkai tonight, right? They're not. For one reason, that banner already exists. If the banner already exists, there is no need to have maintenance for it. So like an Evolution Blue Vegeta return banner doesn't exist. There's a reason for maintenance for that. You get me? So if there's no Zenkai announced, which again is super strange. You know, we had some circumstances I think before. I think Blue Gohan was the last one. Recently at least, where he was never announced or shown out, and then I think 10 minutes after data mines dropped, we saw Blue Gohan Zenkai happening, like obviously the movie one, and people were like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Because we got no tweet, we got no nothing the day prior, as we have with Janemba, Kamekalo, Merzmasu, Elefriza, like all these other units we've gotten tweets about and been notified prior to. And we had that Blue Gohan who just popped out of nowhere, right? Similar to, I think, Purple Super Saiyan 4 Goku got leaked a week early because I think it's some holiday that they took off. Like, they updated the game 2 weeks ahead of time, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku was that next week after that holiday. Like, that holiday week was Super Saiyan 4 Goku Zenkai release, and it was leaked early. So, if there's no Zenkai, this is what I could see coming. You know, I just have to preface this. I don't understand why there'd be no Zenkai, but if there is no Zenkai, again, Gauntlet does fucking reset tonight. That's not changing. USTR resets tonight. It's just Tournament Power and PvP don't, right? What could come? So, like I said, an Evolution Blue banner. I think a bait banner with Evolution Blue Vegeta could come for 2 reasons. One, I don't think he comes back for Black Friday, and if he does come back for New Year's, it's an if, because I don't see it, right? Look. So what will come back for Black Friday, most likely? Gogeta 4 on one banner, and then Corrupt Zamasu on the other, because it's going to be probably, most likely, basically guaranteed, 2 LFs. 1 new one, 1 new one, 1 banner, 2 banners. I think Gogeta 4 returns on the 1 banner, Corrupt Zamasu on the other. That's it for the new LFs. Then, I think Revival Gohan could be on both banners. It's hard to tell because when they did it so weird, and I don't know if it's good or bad. They had Revival Gohan and Gogeta 4 come back at the same time. Now, Gogeta 4 had already come back, I believe. If he hadn't, then whatever. It was his first time coming back. I'm pretty sure he had come back already. But Revival Gohan never came back. So it throws him in that pool of he can return for Black Friday. It's just to have him on both banners is like ridiculous. Like that'd be too much value, right? I don't think they'll do that. But who the fuck's banner would he be on? The one with Gogeta 4 also on the banner? Or Corrupt? I guess having him on like a hero villain like mix. So like Gogeta 4 is on this antagonist or villain banner. That's a Black Friday LF. And then Corrupt Zamasu is on this hero banner. That's the Black Friday LF. And then you have like, okay, Gogeta 4, Revival Gohan on this, again, villain unit or antagonist, whoever it is, as one banner. So like you're chasing for, yes, the new LF, but you're also chasing for Gogeta 4, Revival Gohan, and Corrupt Zamasu, you're chasing for that new, not hero, you know what I mean, the new good guy, I guess, unit on the other banner. So it's like, okay, Corrupt Zamasu, who the LF Broly, LF Rose, Kid Buu, that's a lot of fucking value, but those type of units on that good guy banner. And they kind of mix you with it, and they're like, okay, you gotta choose, like, who you want. This new broken villain guy with Gogeta 4 and Revival Gohan, or this ultra busted good guy with Corrupted Zamasu, which isn't as much value because Revival Gohan's not there, but you got Kid Buu, and maybe that new villain guy can be, like, run on these other teams with these mixed bag units, or hero, or good guy can be run on these mixed bag. See, I'm even fucking twisting myself up out of this, but I do think they'll mix that. And with that, I don't think Evolution Blue comes because New Year's, yes, that is a thing. I think the Legends Limited Guarantee banner would be... I think it would end at Corrupted Zamasu and Gogeta 4. Now, I could see a situation where Revival Gohan's on it, and I would not be upset. Like, very good unit, people want him. But I just think he adds too much value. I do, because the last time we had that, at least for New Year's, I know there was one after New Year's, but last time for New Year's we had that. I think it went up to Maj and Vegeta, and UI Goku was the last LF, like, there. And then last LF now is Cell, then Evolution Blue was Ape was prior, then Evolution Blue. But we haven't, like, we're 3 LFs behind on returnings. We haven't had Ape, we're 4! Full Power Frieza, Ape, Evolution, and Cell. In no shot do they bring back Evolution for Black Friday. I think the most recent LF that returns for New Year's, and that doesn't even really matter for this. I guess it might be the same celebration, Legends Festival, for, like, from Black Friday to New Year's, I guess, if it's gonna, like, follow a pattern, would be Frieza. I think he could maybe return on the New Year's banner, but then we have, okay, tonight. Tonight is the thing that's important. We have Ape, Cell, and Evolution, and who's returning? I could easily see a banner with Evolution Blue Vegeta, Gogeta Blue, and Corrupted Zamasu. Maybe even some worse option, maybe LF Rose instead of Gogeta Blue, I guess. But I could see a banner like that coming tonight. A very baity banner. Again, this is assuming we don't get a Zenkai, which it's weird to not get a Zenkai, especially when we're all expecting LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Zenkai, right? Because the celebration seems to be future themed with the new Zenkais we've had recently, the new units, the new equips. We've had a lot of things pointing to it. Yeah, I would say an Evolution Blue Vegeta solo return banner, or a 3 return banner of Zamasu, Rose, and Evolution Blue. But if they want to stick with the theme that seems to be true of Future Trunks Saga, they could do an Evolution Blue, because Vegeta, Future Gohan, and then Rose, or Rose, Zamasu, or Future Gohan, like a Future Trunks Saga style banner. I don't know. I mean, it's all up in the air. Again, we don't know. Like, this is the first time we're actually just unsure of fucking everything. Like, getting nothing. We have been left in the dark, and the lights are fucking, like, turned off. Like, Legends has done that to us, and I don't know what to guess. Like, there legitimately is no indication. My best guess is we get, like, an Evolution Blue return banner. That's a really good bait. Godkey's probably going to be really fucking good post this update. If it is Future Trunks Saga, if it is USS, if it's literally anything that we care about from Dragon Ball Super, Godkey's going to be fucking busted after this new Black Friday banner, New Year banner, whatever, same celebration, Legends Festival, at least, in general. Like, Godkey's going to be busted. But is he going to return now? Because that's the only, like, to me, that's the only logical thing that could happen. He returns now because he's not going to be back for New Year's. Maybe Evolution will be back for, like, Valentine's Day or something. Sure, whatever the fuck. But New Year's, no. I don't see it. I think he has to return. If it's not an Evolution Blue return banner, I'm shocked. I can only see a Future Trunks Saga banner with Corrupted Zamasu, Rose, and Future Gohan, which is also a very good bait. Like, that's a Strike Future. That's a fucking team. Puddle Gohan is very good. Corrupted Zamasu, I'm fucking gassing him all day long. And then Rose is, you know, still good. Yeah, I don't see anything else besides those two ideas. I mean, or we just get a Zenkai, they announce it late. You know, I don't want to put you guys, like, in a mentality where it's like, oh, like, this is 100% coming. Like, I'm guessing here. Like, I don't know. This is what I would expect to be very good bait banners, a Future Trunks Saga banner or an Evolution Blue return banner. I don't think anything else makes sense, because they're not going to return Cell. He's still fucking out. They're not going to return Ape. It's too soon. And they're not going to return Frieza, because he hasn't... They could return Frieza, but do they need to? Is he hype enough to bait? No, he's not. Evolution Blue is the only solo unit who's hype enough to bait. And good enough, like individually good enough to bait. Unless they do like a 3-man return banner, which I'm thinking of. Because they've done that, like a powerful opponent banner where it's like LF Broly, Kid Buu, and Rose. Like that was the 3 units, right? I think they did a similar thing for like fusions as well, where it was like Gogeta Blue, Vegeta Blue, and some other fucking fusion. I think whoever the fuck else is fusion here. I don't know, Super Vegeta, I guess. They did that, like these bait returns, and I think it's possible. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I can't really figure it out. I'm going off of what I think would be something that's bait-worthy, and something, I mean, I would even contemplate, like, maybe not now because I have my Zamasu at 6 stars, and Rose at 6 stars, but I could have even contemplated, like, summoning on a bait banner of Future Trunks Saga. And if my evolution was, like, 2 stars, I would probably summon on, like, an Evolution Blue return banner, given it's probably not a smart idea, but that's the point. It's a bait banner. It's meant to drive you in, not necessarily off of the greatest thought process, but off of what might happen. Because if you don't anticipate Godkey buffs with this new LFs and banners, I don't know what you're thinking, because we have to get Godkey buffs here, right? Yeah. Nonetheless, I don't recommend summoning on anything. I'm just throwing out what I think is coming. Hopefully I'm wrong. I don't want to be right, just because those are very high incentives. I know a lot of people went in for Gogeta 4 and Revival Gohan, and given, you know, those are... I think Gogeta 4 is number 1. I think Revival Gohan's like number 3 in the game. Number 4, whatever. He's top 5. Like, that's 2 top 5 units in the game. No shit, Sherlock, you went in. Evolution Blue, with the Godkey buffs, we know we're getting, because Godkey's always going to be a good tag. It's just how it is. Legends will never make Godkey bad, because it's the newest thing to all of us. Dragon Ball Super, blah, 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 blah. They'll never do it. I've said this a million times. And Evolution Blue, individually, is like a top 3 unit. It's like, it's such easy money for them. But, again, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. That's the point. It's just a theory. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any other assumptions of what could be coming, I think mine is the most logical, most sound. To have anything come with Evolution Blue is just too much. They don't need all that extra shit. They don't need, like, Evolution Blue and Corrupted Zamasu on the same banner. Like, no, people will summon for just Evolution Blue. Like, he is... People understand how good he is. Like, there is no downplaying Evolution Blue Vegeta. For sure, on release, you could do that. But now, like, you're just an idiot if you think Evolution Blue Vegeta is not, like, at least a top 15 unit in the game individually. Like, straight up, he is. But, let me know what you guys think of what's coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where we probably have the breakdown for all the shit that is coming, and we'll fucking finally know, like, what the fuck we getting.